What's happening, man? So Armaf Craze is a fragrance I wore today. I forgot how much I love this stuff. I've owned it for a long time now. And every time I go wow without smelling it and I smell it again, I'm just like, ah, forgot how much I love that. So let's go over the bottle real quick. Then we're going to go over the notes. And then I'm going to give a description on what it smells like to me. The notes don't so much reflect in my opinion, but nonetheless, we'll go over it. And for starters, before we get too much into the bottle, the one gripe I do have with this damn stuff was actually when I got it, when it came in the mail, took it out of the box, and it was broken. The top was literally broken. I had to do surgery and super glue it, and nonetheless, it survived. It's able to be functional, but that was kind of ghetto and annoying, but whatever. I'm not sure if that was just my bottle or if that's just a flaw in all these Craze bottles. The light's kind of in the way a little bit here, but fingerprint magnet up there. Kind of cool bottle. It does have a slight taper here with a faux leather wrap, which is kind of interesting. It says Craze on it with the Armaf logo there. Back doesn't have anything except for my spilled super glue. That's really attractive, right? Then we have some info on the bottom. The top does have the Armaf logo. Cap is obviously cheap plastic, but it's rigid, feels pretty tough. And then again, the top there, just cheap plastic with a bunch of super glue, unfortunately. So let's go over the notes. Then I'll spray it. We'll show the atomizer, and I want to give you guys a description of what I think it smells like, which I'm sure anybody watching this has probably smelled before. So nonetheless, in the top, we've got heliotrope, cumin, and bergamot. In the mid, we've got bitter almond, jasmine, lavender, and sage. And in the base, vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. So let me grab a test strip, and I will spray this baby and then talk about the fragrance a little bit. I do like the atomizer on this a lot, actually. Whew, man, that is so strong. I don't really even need this. Man, it is just in the air. Oh. And then I did recently talk about Armaf's Le Parfait or Le Parfait, however the heck that's pronounced. That and Craze both are two Armaf fragrances that I do like the openings. Usually I don't like Armaf's openings. They're not so hot, and then you have to wait for the fragrance to kind of develop, and they get pretty nice usually. But Craze is one of the ones that I love the opening. No complaints at all. And in case you don't know, this is a clone of Pegesus, which is a very expensive fragrance. But I don't really want to compare how they did as a clone. I just want to talk about this as a standalone fragrance because I like it for what it is. It's not exactly like Pegesus. I've only smelled that once or twice in my life. I do not own it. But this has its own thing going, man. To describe this, it's got this fizzy nature to it. It smells like root beer to me. It smells like a root beer float. You get this nice, soft, subtle, a little bit powdery vanilla and the amber. And you just get, or at least I get, a damn root beer scent. I love it. It smells like a root beer float. And that might be a little bit of a head scratcher to some people. You don't think of a root beer float when you think of a fragrance you want to wear. But I'll tell you what, I wore this on a date about a year and a half ago. And it was in the fall, chilly night. Whatever we did, I think we ate and did something. And then we ended up walking the beach that night. And I had my hoodie on with an overcoat. I wore this relatively heavy. But we're outdoors walking. And two separate times, I just did three. Two separate times that evening when we were walking, that girl said, "What are you wearing? You smell amazing." I'm not making that up. That's a true story. So I always think back to that night every time I smell this. And I've gotten a lot of compliments with this. I really, really have. Again, I wouldn't wear this in the heat. Definitely a fall and winter fragrance. But it smells like an awesome root beer float. It's very well done. I think you'll like it. That might sound crazy, like I said to you, but give it a try. I got this for like $20 back in the day when I bought it. I want to say now on FragranceNet, it's probably 28 last time I checked. Amazon might be 25. Again, a lot of people don't recommend buying on Amazon, but it's Armaf. You're probably not going to get a fake Armaf. They're not going to clone a clone house. But nonetheless, buy it wherever you want. $30 or less. It's a hell of a steal of a deal. 8-hour fragrance off of my skin easily. Beastly projection off of my skin anyways. I love it. I can't stop recommending this to people. I think that it's blind buy worthy. And again, if you live somewhere where you get the cooler weather, you will find a time and a place for it. You'll love it. You'll rock it. Females dig it. Put it on, man. Buy it if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Anyways, it's late as heck. I gotta get my butt to bed. Got to get up at 5 a.m. But I wanted to make a quick video to talk about that. So I'm done rambling. Like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.